And at the same time, we've still got, we're now going into the 5th year of the Ukraine war. I mean, clearly Putin is playing him on a string. I mean, he's not going to back off at all. He had Vladimir Zelensky on the phone, I think, in the last 24 hours. Zelensky saying, look, we're not going to give up territory. Trump keeps talking about the thousands of people who have been killed. I mean, while we concentrate on Iran, people seem to have almost forgotten Ukraine.
Well, multiple fronts, and that was famously on the campaign. He had said, in 24 hours, I'll end this, and, that's come and gone over a year.
Well, he kept saying yesterday he's ended 9 wars. I didn't quite work
Putin's lost more people than he's put in recruits this last 2 months. So the casualties there are getting massive. The Ukrainians have developed drone warfare that they're now exporting all over the world in the middle of a war.
It's amazing what they've done.
And they've pushed the Russians back in the south, in Zaporizhia, where the nuclear power station is. So the Ukrainians may end this war by their own power, and because the Americans are not giving them any weapons. They're even blocking the Germans selling them Patriot missiles. The Europeans have to pay for all of this, and then they give it to the Ukrainians.
Do you think Putin's going to run out of cattle, though? I mean, he's paying conscripts to go and fight. Kosher,
I mean, he has a deeper bench just in terms of the sheer number and the population of that country, and we've always talked about this, the strategic asymmetry. If he feels this is existential, he can find a lot more juice in the can. At some point, everybody has their limit, but this is much more strategically important to him.
But if he has to call mobilisation of young men in St. Petersburg and Moscow, he's in real trouble, because that's the elite and they don't want to go to war.
Let's talk about this amazing speech that happened yesterday. You were on the Sky panel, so you sat through the whole thing. I wasn't on the panel. I was at home, and I still sat through it. I couldn't take my eyes off it. He talked the country up. I mean, his enthusiasm about the economy and how the share market's on fire and America's the hottest country in the world at the moment. Is it?
Look, he's a showman, and he's great at giving speeches, and very few people, as you say, can command attention for almost 2 hours the way he can, and never gets old. He is, in terms of polling, a little bit underwater right now, especially on the economy. Fairly or unfairly, things take time to turn around, and it is not trickling down into the pocketbooks of the everyday person, and he knows that. And back to our earlier discussion, there is this perception that he is spending too much time on foreign policy. That's the world he inherited, and not enough on domestic.
Well, that's probably why he wanted to concentrate on local issues. Let's have a look at that, where he compares his presidential, the advantages that he's given Americans to what the Democrats did.
You've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America. When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis, with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police. After just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages.
Michael, the golden age of America, I would have thought that might have been the 50s and the 60s, but Donald Trump's claiming it. Is he right?
I think John F. Kennedy in 1963, before the assassination, was the golden era. But the economy is doing well in some sectors. The problem for him is his opposition is motivated, and it's a voluntary voting system in the United States. And the heavy-handedness in Minneapolis has motivated a lot of Democrats against their deportation policy, even though the same people are in favour of getting rid of criminals who are illegal aliens. So he's going to the test will be the midterms that are coming up. And at the moment, as Kosher said, because of the polling, it doesn't look like he's going to win that. So they're going to really have to put him out front with that message, and you make a choice in your local election, Donald Trump or someone else.
Well, I saw